Researchers shocked after discovering the Ark of the Covenant. Faith and God's presence were shown most prominently by the Ark of the Covenant that contained the tablets of the Mosaic Law, a jar of manna, and Aaron's rod. God told Moses in Exodus 25:10 to build an ark of acacia wood, which is where the idea for the ark first came from. Have you heard there was a report that the Ark of the Covenant has been found? Find the truth in this video. In this video, we're going to tell you about reports of the recent discovery of the Ark of the Covenant in Israel that has shocked the entire world. Stay tuned. What is the Ark of the Covenant? Throughout ages, the Ark of the Covenant has been depicted in fiction as a sinister and enigmatic relic. However, the Hebrew Bible, written between the 10th and 4th centuries BCE, serves as the foundation for this tradition. According to the Hebrew Bible, the 10 Commandments were kept in a massive golden chest known as the Ark of the Covenant. It had metaphysical and spiritual importance in addition to its physical qualities. For some Jews, it was proof that the Israelite God was present there. The Ark was so sacred that touching it might result in an instant death, and this was proven true when a man accidentally caused his death by doing so. The Ark of the Covenant's history. The Hebrew term Aron Habrit is translated as Ark of the Covenant in English and means chest of the covenant. The Latin word arca means chest or box, which is where the English word ark is derived from. The covenants in the Hebrew Bible are very significant because they represent agreements and promises made between God and the Israelites. In the book of Exodus, God formed the Mosaic covenant by giving the 10 Commandments to Moses, the prophet and leader of the Israelites who had led them out of Egypt. The Ark of the Covenant symbolizes this agreement between God and the Israelites, in which God promises to be with them spiritually as a guardian and guide if they promise to follow his laws. Biblical references regarding the Ark of the Covenant. To paraphrase 1 Samuel 6:19, "And he smote some Beit Shemesh men for gazing at the Ark of the Lord. 70 of them were struck, and everyone lamented how the Lord had dealt such a heavy blow to their nation." Isaiah 9:1-5. Worship rules and a physical sanctuary were already established in the first covenant, a tabernacle, the first portion of which contained the presence's lampstand. It's regarded as a sacred site. 1st through 9th chapters of Exodus. The ark was crafted by Bezalel using acacia wood. It was 2 cubits long, a cubit and a half wide, and a cubit and a half high. And he gilded it from top to bottom, inside and out, and shaped a golden frame around it. And he fashioned 4 golden rings to serve as its feet, 2 on each of the 4 sides. Then, to transport the ark, he fashioned poles out of acacia wood, covered them in gold, and inserted them into rings built into the sides of the vessel. Revelation 11:19. At that time, the heavenly temple of God was opened, and the Ark of God's covenant was revealed. Heavy hail and an earthquake accompanied the lightning and thunder. The purpose of the Ark of the Covenant. 2 primary functions are attributed to the Ark of the Covenant in the Hebrew Bible. For starters, it serves as a container for the stone tablets with the 10 Commandments that the Israelites were entrusted with. Physically, the Ark housed the 10 Commandments, but it also served a spiritual purpose, as a sanctuary where God could communicate with Moses and the Israelite priests. According to Exodus 25:22, God says that he will meet with Moses atop the ark and give him his instructions for the Israelites from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubim that are on the Ark of the Covenant. NRSV. In ancient Judaism, some adherents held the view that the Ark of the Covenant was a physical container for God's presence, while others viewed it just as a symbol of that presence. Whatever your stance on the ark may be, there's no denying its significance in the Israelites' relationship with and understanding of God. Who constructed the Ark of the Covenant? Even though Moses was given the directive by God to construct the Ark of the Covenant, the actual construction was not his duty. In the course of his narrative, Moses acts as a messenger, carrying both God's and the Israelites' messages. God tells Moses in Exodus 31 that he has chosen 2 Israelites and given them extraordinary skill in craftsmanship so that they might construct the ark and the tabernacle. Bezalel, a member of the tribe of Judah, served as the project's lead architect. Aholiab of Dan is the second skilled craftsman. When was the Ark of the Covenant discovered? Despite what you may have seen in Indiana Jones movies, the Ark was not moved in 1936. In 2 Chronicles 35, the location of the Ark of the Covenant is last mentioned. To encourage them in the service of the house of the Lord, King Josiah placed the priests in their positions. 2 Chronicles 35:2. And he said to the Levites, "Bring the sacred ark into the home that Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, constructed. You shouldn't have to lug that along. Now serve the Lord your God and Israel." 2 Chronicles 35:3. Many believe the ark was lost when King Nebuchadnezzar razed Jerusalem. The Ark of the Covenant is discovered. A man called Ron Wyatt made headlines on January 6, 1982, when he claimed to have located the Ark of the Covenant just 20 feet below the traditional place of Christ's crucifixion. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? It's remarkable that he even knows where Jesus' cross was placed, since he found the carved-out hole in the earth where it had been. As Ron describes it, there wasn't much room for him to walk about once inside the cave where the ark was, so he crawled as far as he could until he spotted a box with the ark on top. The stone of the box was broken in half, allowing a dark, dry material to leak inside. As soon as Ron understood the gravity of the situation, he blacked out. The scientists started to get worried when they determined the liquid to be blood and discovered that it contained just 24 chromosomes, 23 X chromosomes inherited from the mother, and 1 Y chromosome. Mr. Wyatt wanted to take this a step further, and he instructed the scientists working on it to take some of the white blood cells in the sample and place them in a growth medium or a growth solution. They found that the blood had a life force. Ron Wyatt was asked who exactly was being sacrificed, and he responded, "Your messiahs." Ron discovered the blood and a fissure in the rock above the ark. The crack went all the way up to the spot where Jesus' cross had been set in the ground. This ends the video for today. What do you know about the Ark of the Covenant? Let us know in the comments section. Also, tell us on which topic we should make our next video. Like and share this video. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video.